Good day everyone. I'm here to discuss 9.4.4 or query technique. Query techniques. Another set of evaluation techniques relies on asking the user about the interface directly. So, it is more on interaction. Parang more on physical. Face to face. Can be useful in eliciting detail of the user's view of a system. So, parang ang query technique na to, napapalabas niya ang sagot mula sa ating mga users o ating mga participants. They embody the philosophy that state that the best way to find out how a system meets users' requirement is to ask the user. They can be used in evaluation and more widely to collect information users, requirements, and tasks. Advantage. Get the user viewpoint directly and may reveal issues that have not been considered by the designer. In addition, they are relatively simple and cheap to administer. So, parang direkta natin makukuha ang sagot ng ating mga user at maaaring magsiwalat ng mga issue na pwede nating isaalang-alang para sa ating ginagawang design. The method provide useful supplementary to the other methods. Parang nagiging kapakinabang pa siya. Disadvantage. The information gained in necessarily subjective and may be rationalized account of event rather than a wholly accurate one. Maaaring maging broad ang kanilang mga sagot. It may be difficult to get accurate feedback about alternative design if the user has not experienced them, which limit the scope of the information that can be gleaned. Kung ang interview natin ay hindi pa nagagamit ang ating design, maaaring malimitahan nito ang kanilang mga sagot. There are two main types of query technique. Interview and questionnaire. So, yung akin lang po is interviews. Interviews. Interviewing user about their experience with an interactive system provides direct and structured way of gathering information. An interview will usually follow a top-down approach starting with a general question about a task and progressing to more leading question. Open up the form why or what if to elaborate aspects the user response. Interview can be effective for high-level evaluation, particularly in eliciting information about user preferences, impression, and attitudes. They may also reveal problems that have not been anticipated by the designer or have not occurred under observations. So, isa ito sa maaari natin gamitin upang makakalap ng mga impormasyon na pwede nating gamitin sa ating design. Para mas ma-improve, magawin natin ng kung may problema man. The interview should be planned in advance with a set of central question prepared. Each is then structured around this question in order to be as effective as possible. This helps to focus of the interview, which may, for instance, be to prove a particular aspect of the interaction. It also helps us to ensure a base of consistency between the interviews of different users. So, yun lang po. Maraming salamat.